Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you, Marty?
Good.
Good.
Hey Marty, hey Donovan.
Hi, Starly.
How's it going?
Good. Not bad. Oh, you know, since COVID, it's hard to get an appointment with my hairstylist, who's also my appointment secretary, who's also my wife, and she has a full-time job, and I got too many eggs in one basket. You know what I mean, Marty?
Okay, put the hat on. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I did. So thank you.
Still look good, Donovan.
That's better. Thank you. Hi, Greg. And Greg.
How you doing?
Good. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Who is 907148 on the screen?
Good.
You gotta unmute yourself.
Oh.
Here I am. Hear me?
Oh, okay. That's Frank. Okay.
Yeah,
All
hi,
right.
Marty.
Mr. Chairman, Donna's not going to be at the meeting tonight, so I know she's not going to be present.
Okay, thank you, Marty. Anything from Jim or Tommy?
No, I haven't heard from them. They're not presently, there's no one in the waiting room at the moment.
Okay. Well, you tell me when you want to get rolling.
Okay, well, why don't we give them a couple more minutes?
All right.
We have plenty for a quorum because you can seat Starley and Diane.
Hi, Marty. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. I have a question. What's the newest update on the Marinos rebuild?
I think that the numbers have come in high and they're probably trying to do some value engineering.
Okay. The
And that was
plan
a
is,
pretty nice bike that you bought your husband there.
that I
that I
bought my
saw.
husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that bike. I bought myself a bike this year too. I thought you were referring to that. Yeah, we like it.
Well, what do you want to go ahead, Mr. Chairman? It's 7:03.
Yep. All righty. I'll call to order the City of Torrington Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for April 14th, 2021. In response to the governor's executive orders regarding COVID-19, this meeting will be held remotely using the Zoom online meeting platform. Members of the public wishing to listen to the meeting in real time can do so by calling 1-646-558-8656, meeting ID 795-950-7035. Password is 907148. This meeting will not be held at City Hall. Agenda item number 2, attendance. Serving on the commission this evening is Starley Arias, Diane Carroll, Donovan Riley, Greg Parasino, myself, Greg Mealy. Also in attendance is our city planner, Martin Connor. Moving on to agenda item number 3, minutes for approval. A, for March 10th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
Yeah, I'll move the minutes.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second the minutes.
Donovan Riley, thank you. Gentlemen, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Moving on to agenda item number 4, public hearing scheduled for 7 p.m. Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. Remote meeting. It's not to be held at City Hall. A, special exception 21-02, applicant Tim Myers, location 345 Riverside Avenue. Proposal, add additional living unit over the existing detached garage in an R6 zone. Serving on the commission this evening is Starlight Arias, who will be seated, Diane Carroll, who will also be seated, Donovan Riley, Greg Parasino, myself, Greg Mealy. Also in attendance is our city planner, Martin Connor. I have a legal notice. I'll read. City of Torrington Planning and Zoning Commission legal notice. The Planning and Zoning Commission has scheduled a public hearing on the following applications on Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. In response to the governor's executive orders regarding COVID-19, this meeting will be held remotely using the Zoom online meeting platform. Members of the public wishing to listen to the meeting in real time can do so by calling 1-646-558-8656, meeting ID 795-950-7035, password 907148. Public comments may be submitted in writing to the Land Use Office before 2 p.m. on Tuesday, April 13th, 2021. Written comments should be sent electronically to Martin Connor at torringtonct.org or by mail to Land Use Office, City Hall, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. A, special exception 21-02, applicant Timothy Myers, location 345 Riverside Avenue. Proposal, add additional living unit over existing detached garage in R6 zone. Time of hearing 7 p.m. Copies of the above-mentioned plans and applications are on file in the Land Use Office, City Hall, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. Greg Mealy, Chair, Planning and Zoning Commission, dated in Torrington, Connecticut, the 17th day of March, 2021. Is the applicant in attendance, please? If so, please state your name and address for the record.
Hi, my name is Tim Myers. My physical address is actually 361 Scoville Hill Road in town of Harwinton, but I own the property at 345 Riverside Avenue in Torrington.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Please give us an overview of what you're looking to do, please.
So there's a detached garage towards the back of the property. It's a 3-car garage where about 5-6 years ago, I installed a kind of a gambrel roof structure above it. And from there, the ultimate plan was to eventually turn that into a living space. So I'm looking to kind of complete that project now.
Okay. So it's pretty basic. Okay.
Yes, Mr.
Marty,
Chairman,
go ahead.
I was just going to say that I had issued a memo to the commission, and it clearly shows that the property exceeds the minimum requirement of 7,500 square feet. It has more than 75 feet of lot frontage. There is more than ample parking because he's putting it above the 3-car garage. So there's parking inside the garage, in front of the garage, and there's a long driveway coming up from Riverside Drive.
Okay.
So in my opinion, it meets all the special requirements for special exception. And I think that we got comments from all the staff at City Hall. The Ray Drew, he wrote a memo that requested some additional information. The typical information that we asked for a update for the sewer discharge permit. And the fire marshal also had a few suggestions that the building be equipped with a complete and compliant fire protection system compatible with the change of use, and that the building and area must comply with all required building and electrical codes and be inspected by the fire marshal for compliance with the life safety code prior to issuance of a certificate of occupancy. So I think that at this point, the application is complete. That memo that I wrote was dated April 1st, 2021. I don't, if you want, I could read through it, but I just sort of gave you a synopsis there.
All right. And your conclusion, Marty, overall?
I would recommend that the commission make a finding that the special exception application for the 3-family residence meets the general and specific standards for special exception approval. I recommend approval with the condition that the applicant address the comments from Ray Drew, Administrator, WPCA, contained in his memo to the city planner dated 3/4/21. I recommend that he follow the advice of the fire marshal, Ed Becerra, contained in his letter to the city planner dated 3/12/21. And like I said, the WPCA comments from Ray Drew was basically that he submit the application for a sewer discharge permit and that he would have to pay a capacity reserve fee prior to commencement of discharge from that new apartment. I did not receive any correspondence from anybody from the public. So really all we have in the file are the comments from city staff.
Thank you, Marty. Do any commissioners have any comments at this time? Any questions? No? All right. Being none, I'll go to the public. Would anyone like to speak in favor of this application? If so, please state your name and address for the record. Being none, would anyone like to speak in opposition of this application? If so, please state your name and address for the record. Being none, Marty, I guess we're all set. What time you got?
I have
7:11.
7-Eleven.
All right, the time is 7:11. I declare this public hearing closed, and we will have a motion to approve special exception 21-02, applicant is Tim Myers, location 345 Riverside Avenue, proposal add additional living unit over existing detached garage in R6 zone with the following condition and recommendation. 1, the applicant shall address the comments from Ray Drew, Administrator, WPCA, contained in his memo to the city planner dated 3/4/21. 2, it is recommended the applicant follow the advice of Fire Marshal Ed Becerra contained in his letter to the city planner dated 3/12/21. The commission hereby makes a finding that the applicant meets the general and specific conditions of special exception approval for a 3-family residence. I have that motion. Would someone like to make that, please?
So moved.
I got a motion from Commissioner Parasino. Do I have a second, please?
Second the motion.
I got a second from Donovan Riley. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Good luck, Mr. Myers. All right, moving on to agenda item number 5, old business. We have none. Moving on to agenda item number 6, new business. A, special exception 210-3 and site plan 1369. Applicant Loyot Enterprises LLC, DBA Family Propane LLC, location 4 Pulver Street. Proposal, install 30,000 gallon propane filling plant. Utility companies and energy productions. We need to set a public hearing date. The suggested date is May 12th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion by Commissioner Parasino. Do I have a second?
Second, Diane.
Thank you, Diane. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, so moved. Moving on to agenda item number 7, new business. A, special exception 21-04, applicant Sarah Tracy, Little Dove Botanicals LLC, location 2597 Torrington Street. Proposal is for a farmer's roadside stand, section 12.20. We need to set a public hearing date. The suggested date is May 12th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion from Commissioner Parasino. Do I have a second, please?
Second, Diane.
Thank you, Diane. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? So moved. Moving on to agenda item number 7, special exception 21-05 and site plan 1371. Applicant Charles R. Ebersol Jr., location Pumping Station Road, assessor map 201, block 003, lot 001. Proposal rebuild and 10% expansion of barn/garage. We need to set a public hearing date. The suggested date is May 12th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Got a motion from Commissioner Parasino. Do I have a second, please?
Second, Diane.
Thank you, Diane. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Moving on to agenda item number 7C, zoning and blight violation update. Marty, we got a memo in our packet regarding that. Anything that's really standing out?
Yeah, nothing really new at the moment. That I can comment on.
Marty,
Very good.
Marty, this is
Everyone should have that in their packet. They can review it at their leisure.
I have a question. I have
Sure.
just a question for Marty. Is the court open nowadays? Are we processing the violations through the court system, or are we still on hold?
I think we're pretty much still on hold, Greg.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Good. On to agenda item number 8, adjournment. The time is 7:16. Do I have a motion?
I move we adjourn.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Diane, seconds.
Thank you. All those in
Marty, do
favor?
you have a minute? I could ask you a question.
Sure.
This is
So moved.
just dealing with the Nidec property. Why did we pull why was the zone change?
Yeah, the reason that got pulled was that the applicant at the moment is doing some cleanup work. There is some equipment over there. And they, of course, I didn't want to move forward without their permission. And they asked us to hold off at this time. So,
Alright.
yeah, I mean, I don't see how it would have hurt them to continue on. So I'm a little disappointed, but they basically asked us not to. So,
Okay,
we'll respect their wishes for now. I mean,
Yep.
you could still change it, but it doesn't make sense if the owner isn't, willing to
Right.
go along with it.
okay, good. And they started construction on the affordable housing?
Well, they've started, we're still finishing some cleanup, but, they're moving forward.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the activity that's there is still cleanup activity.
the finish of the cleanup.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Alrighty, very good. Everyone have a good evening. Thanks
Yep.
for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thank you
Take
all.
care, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye now.
Evening.